Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis. The P today stands for... hold on. Cut around this space.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't leave this in.
Pentecostal. You know, my sister's friend Crystal, her family was Pentecostal, and I didn't know anything about that religion, except for they all had long hair and long skirts. And what did I always want when I was a little girl? Long hair and long skirts. So I was like, get me in there. What are they about?
Yeah.
Now I know.
You would love it. They're so
oh my God.
good to
But now that I know, I actually wouldn't love it because the ends of that hair is usually not good.
Yeah.
And the skirts are usually like tubes. I need full...
Well, they don't take care of the hair.
I need full circles, one minimum.
They just grow it.
I need one full circle minimum.
Yeah.
A skirt should always at least be a full circle.
A skirt is still a skirt.
Not unless it's not a full circle skirt.
Okay, speaking of squirt, that's not piss, that's squirt.
Where is she?
In jail. Probably. For fraud, because it was piss.
I bet she was Pentecostal.
Pissacostal. Something happened to me on Thanksgiving.
No, not
the
Turkey
day of giving thanks.
Yeah.
And it made me so uncomfortable. And I thought I was being psychotic about it. But then I told my husband about it. And he's like, no, that's really fucking weird. Okay.
Tell me and the viewers right now.
So Curtis had to work. They had like a Thanksgiving meal at work that he had to go. So I spent Thanksgiving by myself, which is totally fine. We don't really do a lot of Thanksgiving stuff. So I just did gummies and watched Korean dramas. I'm fine.
You like doing gummies and watching Korean dramas.
I know, but then I saw like all of my brother's kids and then my sister's 2 kids, which like I could take or leave.
That would be fun for
20 minutes. You're absolutely
tops.
right. You're absolutely right. Then I saw all of Dad's like Trump decorations, and then I really felt sad because it's like, what if we had bought the same ones?
Yeah,
we wasted so much money.
No, I understand. Next year, look at me. Next year, you and we're gonna have a fabulous Thanksgiving at my new gorgeous apartment.
Don't be mean to me. Why would you threaten me?
You didn't let me finish.
Okay.
And I promise not to invite you.
Okay. Let's fuck.
What if the next year we go away for Thanksgiving?
I want to see what your finances look like, and then we'll talk.
I'm gonna get better because the guy on the guy on TikTok. You seen that guy, Caleb guy? He scares me.
He scares me because he would rip me apart.
Oh my God, Caleb Hammer, more like Hammer. Caleb Hammer, my
pussy.
Goo-goo
now
cluster.
let me tell you, your goo-goo cluster.
Austin's mom got us treats, and in it was a goo-goo cluster, which is like a...
It's gross.
It's like a... No, it's fun.
It's an old lady candy.
It's an old lady candy, but I was like...
It's big.
I now identify as having a goo-goo cluster.
I have to say, I haven't imagined your genitals a lot, but... Yeah. Babe, I'm about to bust in your goo-goo cluster. Goo-goo. Okay, so on Thanksgiving, I'm by myself. So I say, you know what, JB, let's go for a long walk. Let's just be out in the world. Let's enjoy. Let's just take it all in.
Yeah, it was nice here.
I decided to walk to your house because I'm so...
The new house. Okay.
I'm just so excited that you're going to be living so close that I was like, let me just go walk around her house. I took a picture. I forgot to send it to you. Because this thing happened right after. Okay.
Fuck.
So I'm on a typically busy road, but it's Thanksgiving. No one is out. Which sounds like whatever. But it was a cloudy day, which is already kind of weird for LA. There's no one around. It was eerie. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. It was eerie. And I was listening to Wicked, which puts me at a happy 10. A 10, okay?
Yeah.
But even Cynthia Erivo's golden vocals couldn't comfort me in this moment. Something just felt weird, but I thought, this is a gummy residual. This must be your paranoia coming through. Calm down.
Yeah.
So I keep walking. I'm walking on the sidewalk. Right next to me is a building with a large parking lot. There is a car by itself, just sitting there with the brake lights on. So there's clearly like someone in it. It was a black Tesla, a Tesla, if you will. So automatically hate it. I walked JB past, and as we're walking, it would pull up and stop right where I was about to walk, and then I'd walk a little further, and then it would pull up and stop. And it did that like 4 times. At this point, I'm like looking around to see if there's anyone else. And there are 4 women dressed in the exact same pajamas walking a dog. And I'm like, well, I know they'll do something because they've got matching pajamas. They don't fuck around. We get to the end of the parking lot where I have to cross where he would come out. And I haven't looked over at all. Like, I don't want to, like, engage. I'm just trying to talk myself down, thinking I'm being silly.
Right.
We get to the end. The car pulls around, doesn't pull in front of me. Like, I keep walking. I see out of the corner of my eye his window go down. And then he screams, "Hey, boy!" Girl, I have never in my life walked as fast as I did in that moment. I was like, oh, I gotta play it cool, which you do, spoiler, you don't have to play it cool. You don't owe anyone anything.
Yeah.
Run. But I was like,
politeness.
walking really fast and thinking like, did I make that up? And I look across the street at my ladies, my pajama girls. All 4 of them are looking at him, like at the car.
Yeah.
So clearly he did yell out, and I'm not crazy. Anyway, that's all. But isn't that scary?
That's so scary.
Isn't that
What
weird?
did he want?
I don't know. My pussy.
Your boy pussy. Your coin slot.
My bussy.
No, that's
Isn't that
scary.
weird?
There is
and I never saw him. I never looked over.
There is never any reason for anyone to be in their car rolling down the window yelling at you. Unless you're like about to be on fire or get hit. So maybe there's like 2 reasons.
Oh my God. When I got home and I took my jacket off, the back of my jacket was gone. It had burned. Do you think he was telling me that I was on fire?
Maybe.
Oh my God. Black Tesla. I'm so sorry. Anyway.
He could have been asking for directions, because here's what in every other city, you see Tesla, you think, oh, they paid a lot of money for that piece of car. Here, they give them out to Uber drivers.
Yeah.
So, there's nothing, that's the point. That's the end of it.
What the fuck?
So he could have been asking for directions.
He's an Uber driver. He doesn't need them.
Screaming, hey, you obviously don't take Uber as much as I do.
Okay, I will say this. It did make me feel good that he called me boy.
I don't like that, though. Hey, boy.
No, scary, but also, thank you. You think I'm young? Okay, so I spent Thanksgiving by myself, and it was fine. So then last night, at time of filming, was day after Thanksgiving. So then Curtis and I decided to have a Thanksgiving because we didn't have a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, what did you do?
We just ended up going to the store and buying...
Thanksgiving things.
Well, I told him I wanted to buy snacks, so I bought a Dolly Parton chocolate pie and a pint of ice cream. And I ate both of them last night. I did a lot of gummies because there's a big sale. Listen, Thanksgiving, it's never mattered to me, but this year was weird. It was a weird one.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I should cut off contact with my brother again. This is clearly not working.
No, it's not.
This is clearly not working.
Well, you could stop doing the podcast. Maybe you just start with that step.
But it's the only time I have fun when I'm filming, because I like the person I'm talking to.
Right. Yeah. No, I understand that.
Hey, boy!
Hey,
love your step.
Hey, boy! That's your new catchphrase.
Hey, boy! I loved her look so much it made me scream. Hey, boy!
Well, hey, boy. I actually spent Thanksgiving with my boyfriend and his family.
That is so huge.
It was cute. It was nice.
Y'all are love.
We are love. This is the first time it's ever happened to me, so I think it's bigger to me than it might be to them. I kind of feel like it's old hat for them to have.
How many people has he brought to dinner?
I don't know. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, they just like welcomed me very, like, it wasn't hard and it wasn't weird.
Because you're very easy to like. You're very easy to like until you get to know you.
That's very true. Well, thank you. But then we went and saw Wicked, and I gotta say, Wicked second time around, equally incredible.
Ugh.
I looked out for all the cameos. I saw them.
We will absolutely be going to the sing-along.
Yeah, I want to go. Yeah,
we're going.
Nobody's saying. The one bummer, though, we saw it in what was clearly an old theater that they had refurbished, and like they got new seats.
Oh, you had to sit straight up.
No, they got new seats. I actually reclined way more than I've ever reclined before. But
what the fuck does that mean?
I just felt like it went further than the AMC ones. I was almost like flat on my back. Bed vibes.
that make you horny?
I will say, one of the speakers was kind of messed up. So when it would hit a certain frequency, it sounded bad. And I was like, no, I don't want them to hear it this way.
Didn't notice.
No, they did. They did. But they didn't mind it. They still liked it. I saw a trans creator say that they used to identify with Alphabet. But after seeing the movie, they're like, actually, I identify with Dr. Dillamond. And I was thinking about that on the second watch. And I was like, it's interesting. Because when they go to the Ozdust Ballroom, it's okay if all the animals are doing the band and doing the entertainment in the nightclubs, just so long as they stay down there. But in real life, we got to cart them off and put them in cages.
I've always viewed you as an animal. Let's get into Dragula. We are one review away, this review, away from the finale. So we had to come back and talk to you about it.
We had to get into it because there's 4 people left. And after this is the finale.
There's only 3 people left.
I gotta say, it feels weird that Pie's not here.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
It's so strange. And I love
having Thanksgiving without any pie was tough.
When you tell your husband, he's like, I'm going to the store, can I get you anything? And you say chocolate pie for Thanksgiving. And he says they don't have chocolate pie. Always know that they have Dolly Parton chocolate pie in the freezer section. You're welcome. They start off, so this entire episode is Dead by Daylight,
Dead by Daylight, which is so cool. It's a video game. It's a new expansion pack. And now my boyfriend Austin, who is a major gamer, he explained it to me that you can play as a survivor or you can play as like a monster.
I want to be a monster.
Yeah, so you can play either or. So you can play the one chasing or you can play the one running away.
Why would you want to run away? That sounds so stressful.
Well...
Can you get killed as a monster?
I don't know.
Okay, so you didn't ask any follow-up questions.
No. We were busy.
Okay, I have no follow-up questions.
It was during Wicked 2.
Sure. They have their little fright feet, which I must say, from a personal point of view,
I remember it well.
So dumb. It was a tank with tarantulas in it. Tarantulas famously don't bite you.
Unless, like...
you bite them first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they put a copy of Dead by Daylight that looked like it came straight from a library. That was well used.
Straight from a GameStop.
It was inside, and so they had to stick their hand in blindly and find it. If you're signing on to go to Dragula, you should be ready for everything Fear Factor's ever done.
Yeah.
And tarantulas, blind tarantula grab. Come on. Sorry.
I would never do Fear Factor.
That was so stupid. Well, and thanks to Fear Factor, we have Joe Rogan, so I wish it had never been a show.
I missed that era. If Joe Rogan had stopped after that.
I used to think he was so hot.
Oh, yeah.
News radio? The reason I thought he was so hot is because he's so stupid.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
I wouldn't have liked it, though. It would have been so scary.
I mean, no one would like it, but the fact that they were like, if you don't do it, you get exterminated from the competition.
I would have been like,
What monster wouldn't do it?
I would have been like, I'm keeping this copy of Dead by Daylight.
To do what with?
Play it. Or I could sign it and sell it on eBay.
Are you one of those girls that you take on the personality of the person you date?
No, because I've never been able to date anyone successfully before.
Oh, that's true.
I will tell you, though, I got my first kill in Fortnite, and he took the clip and he sent it to you.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he DM'd you on Insta. I was like, I don't think she's going to open that.
Oh, I didn't see it.
But
Why didn't he text me?
It's not his name. It's his band name. Lucky Wife
Why
and
wouldn't
Mother.
you text me?
I don't have your number.
Oh, that's true.
No, I did get my first kill on
Congrats.
Fortnite.
And that means...
So Fortnite is like Hunger Games. It's like Battle Royale.
No, it's a new Jack Black movie.
That's Minecraft.
What did I say?
Yes. So Fortnite is you get dropped into an island with 100 other people and you have to
this is shoot, bang, 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 bang.
It's shoot, or throw, or bomb, or whatever.
You killed someone?
I finally killed someone because the thing that you can do is you can just go around looting, getting all the supplies, and then if you're forced to engage in battle, you can. That's what I usually do. But then you just wait for everyone else to kill each other, and then when it's the final, like, 3 or 2, then you hopefully don't win. But there's these guys that play it religiously. They're called sweats.
Are they
get you every time.
Because they're sweaty?
No, it's because they pick the characters that are super, super skinny, like you.
Oh my god, thank you.
And they're called sweat skins. They're like, the skinnier I am, the less chance people have of getting me. Because it's a lot of, like, aiming from far away.
That's why I've been trying to lose weight.
So they can't get you.
Yeah, I don't want to get gotten.
When it happens, yeah. I think you're safe for now.
Really funny.
I would love.
I've
been waiting for 5 years for you to tell me something.
My husband, okay, he's my husband. He shaved before work on Thanksgiving. And
Face
he
or ass?
hasn't.
Or both?
You don't get to know about his face.
Sorry.
Of course I'm talking about his ass. No, he shaved his little beard off that he had for a while. And he did his hair all like Gen Z, you know, like very...
Straight up, mohawk.
Rizzy. It was Rizzling.
The Rizzler.
Sure. He came downstairs and he's like, I shaved and I did my hair. Do I look young? And I was like, yeah, actually you do look a lot younger. And he goes, uh-oh, I hope nobody kidnaps me on my way to work. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? What are you doing?
That's
is this
what
like a
you
thing?
Do.
But it makes sense when I do it. People want to kidnap me. Hey, boy.
Oh.
I don't mean to be such a bitch about the fright feet and stuff. I'm just extremely frustrated by this season. The monsters are so fucking incredible.
Oh, yeah.
But this production has been a huge miss as far as I'm concerned.
I don't think it's a huge miss, but it's definitely lacking.
60% of the episode is fake drama. And it is done so poorly.
What
and there's
do you mean?
Never a payoff.
What you mean by fake drama is it's a lot of them talking about things that aren't real.
Things that aren't happening.
Things that the audience doesn't really care about.
It's just so frustrating. So then
it's like
for them
much
to be like,
exposition.
Come into this fright feat and you might be exterminated.
That,
Whoa, the stakes are high.
See, like,
no, they're not. It's a tarantula pit.
I do think that's like a first episode.
Yeah.
Fright feat. Yeah.
Just say, we need to promote this fucking movie or this fucking game. So your challenge is to hold the game in front of the camera. Like, that would have been scarier. Just because you never know if you have it right.
Well,
Can we talk about the boulets?
Oh, they looked cool.
They were bat faces, right?
They were like bat pigs, prosthesis.
I love the prosthetics on them. I had so much fun.
They were funny too. What did they say
cutest.
in their funny little bit this time? Something happened and they were laughing.
I loved that part.
All right, let's start with Yuri. Now Yuri was from Illinois. She was a mud mermaid, and
Come to find out, it's actually from Indiana.
Oh.
She just didn't know because she's from New Zealand or whatever.
Yeah, why didn't she do like something from New Zealand?
I think she was trying to Americanize herself, which is, I think, a problem ultimately for her brand because Americans aren't very well loved.
Yeah. Well, this also is a problem for her brand, this outfit, because I didn't like it.
No. The velour fabric we dealt with early on as the bat, as the vampire, but to bring it back and to bring it back as a mermaid gown.
And the wig. And the makeup was cool, but that was kind of it. Like, the rest of it was a little not.
Can I say this? I love the boulets. I love their little talking heads, just the two of them. It's my favorite part of every episode. But I think they were purposefully, and I get it. Oh my God!
I didn't mean to do that.
That scared me so bad.
I just hey boyed you. I'm so sorry.
I just got hey boy.
I'm on.
Oh my God!
I'm on the Dragula Instagram looking at and that was the music and I accidentally clicked
turn that
it.
down. Why didn't you turn that down?
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't.
They were doing a lot of gymnastics in trying to make it seem like Yuri wasn't obviously going home. And I get it. They were trying to build this storyline, to build some sort of interest as like the underdog that has grown a lot. And then she came and she showed that she has not grown like they said she had. But they're like, I don't know. I really liked the outfit. No, you didn't.
No.
Maybe the prosthetics got in your eyes. I love y'all. But no, you didn't. Stop it. That's what I'm talking about. This entire season is so frustrating. I don't know what the solution is. If there is no drama, if the stakes are low.
Well, if it's a prosthetic,
I'm not saying I would do the exact same
I don't think
thing.
they use a solution. I think it's more like a glue and like a tacky. You probably use a solution to get the prosthetics off, but I don't think you use it to get on.
Hey, boy!
That scared me.
It felt a little anti-trans, and I do apologize.
Well, speaking of anti-things, it's anti-heroin.
It was amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Fucking amazing.
I don't remember what it is, but I like it.
It was in Illinois something. I do agree with, oh my God, we didn't even talk about Neo Huru being there. She looked amazing.
Oh, she looked so good. And it was so exciting
She's
to
so
see her
kind.
back.
She's so sweet. But I did agree with her when she was like, I would just tear up the wings a little, make them look a little weathered.
Yeah, well, that's kind of Auntie's brand. Her whole thing is like everything's
clean,
dark and spooky, but it's all clean lines. It's all, which is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the guy from Dead by Daylight, the video game, loved it, but he was like, I don't know how he would do it with the wings, like getting your wings in the door or whatever.
I think that was
the video
a joke.
Game. Hey, boy! I'm going to say 2 words. I just want you to feel what you felt. Gray matter.
Can I tell you, though? That wasn't real.
What do you mean?
That was one of those drag king body plates. That wasn't Gray's actual body.
Either way, I was the other
bummed.
side of Hey Boy. I was like, Hey Boy.
He's so hot.
Yeah. Well, fooled me.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, let me see that body.
In the end, it doesn't gray matter because I really liked this look.
I will agree that the size of it was well done, but I think the size of it kind of downplayed the look a little. Like, as far as we're in the final, there are only 4 looks on the stage. Auntie and Asia did these huge looks, but it's cool as fuck and it's so well done.
Yeah.
You know, at the beginning, they're all doing the, like, character bounce for the menu. You know, when you're on a video game and the character bounces. Gray's character bounce made me laugh. I rewound it because it was as if someone had said, hey, Dad, what do you think it looks like when I pick a character on my video game? The dad's like, hey, kids, am I doing it?
Speaking of kids, Asia Consent is the next one. She was the winter Wendigo, and she slayed this. It looks really cool.
I think she's fantastic.
She's really fantastic.
Can I say this? While all looks have been impressive, they all kind of are the same form.
She's always got her ribs.
But I feel like every look has been the same kind of shape. I mean, there's obviously been differences in some of the looks. For me, Pot of Me, Spooky Me, I think they've all been so impressive, but there has been something very similar about all of them.
Yeah. I don't know.
Thank you for that.
Well, and I don't know.
Yeah, and she never will.
We do have a winner.
We do have a winner, however. It was so funny.
Hey, boy. Can I see you back here for a second?
That's trans confirming.
Could I please see you back here for a second?
I was quieting a woman.
If you ever put your hands in between my face and the camera, again, I'm going to hey boy you all the way down to the county line.
What county do we live in? Right. Before the winner is announced, Little Boulay goes, and the winner, the person moving on to the final, guaranteed, is... Isn't this exciting? I loved it.
They're funny. They're goofy.
They're so cute.
They're goofy.
But, of course, the winner is...
Asia Consent. And everyone else is up for Extermination. The Extermination for the last episode before the finale is actually going to go ahead and be Darby, take it away.
They have to play paintball without
they have to
guns.
collect coffins in a live action Dead by Daylight situation.
Yeah, so they did paintball and you have to
Darby.
get coffin and it's points.
Darby.
But then you do and then but if you get hit
Darbatrina.
you lose points.
Have you ever played paintball?
No.
So you've never experienced.
Look at my tiny little body.
Yeah, you got hey boy arms. Listen.
Hey boy.
It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Was it?
It's fun.
I'd love to shoot with a paintball gun.
If you could catch me.
I could. Have you seen you run?
Well, have you seen you aim?
Ooh. Bevels. Oh.
I think we gotta go play paintball.
Hit me in a dark place. So, gray matter, anti-heroine, Yuri. Obviously, we want Yuri out. Of those people...
No offense to Yuri, she's incredible, but...
she's not...
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. She's not in the top 3 with these 3. But then, they're told that the Extermination is a game. So if you lose the game, you get exterminated.
Yeah.
Which I hated because it takes all of the choice or the ability to choose. Roe v. Wade, I get it now. It takes it all away from the judges. Auntie Heroine could have gone home. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt
leaves it
so...
up to... It kind of feels like in other drag shows where they make the finale a lip sync off.
Whoa. Shots fired. This is America.
Paintball shots fired. Yeah, I agree. But luckily, unfortunately for her, she did lose.
Yuri
will say, Yuri lost. She had one of my favorite deaths out of everyone.
That was
10
minutes
so
long.
Entertaining, though.
It made me laugh. I love seeing all the behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm a fucking faggot.
And it was so fun because it was like, when's it going to happen?
I know. But I will say... I was so bummed when it happened because then all it was, so she's saying goodbye to everyone and she's packing her bags.
She goes to write a thing on the mirror and she goes, oh, wrong show.
She gives everyone hugs. It is a solid 2 minutes of her just going home.
Going into the airport, filming in the airport.
It was just like, what is going to happen? And then we just see a plane in the sky suddenly explode.
Breaking Bad style.
With really bad CGI. My thing is, the payoff was not enough. She should have been in one of the planes that flew into the towers.
No.
We should have seen her.
Hey, boy.
Oh, it got too real.
Too soon.
How long has it been?
So 9/11.
Yeah.
And it's 2024.
Yeah.
So that's 13 years. It's too soon.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, they didn't 9/11 her. Instead, they just exploded her.
Yeah.
Which was funny, but I don't know. Give me something.
I liked that it was different from.
Yes,
I did
funny. Too. It did make me laugh.
And it was like, when's it gonna happen? It was funny.
So that is the end of Dragula. We have a top 3.
We have a top 3. We have a finale coming next week.
Who is your prediction, and who do you want?
I don't know. I think it might go to Asian Consent.
I think it's definitely going to Asia.
But I do want Auntie. She's gone this far, and she's so good, and we love her in real life. And
I think she's wonderful, and I think what she's done on the show is amazing.
Yeah.
However, this character that she's put on for the show has just been so unlikable. And Asia, on the other hand, is such a fan of Dragula and loves the show so much that every win she has feels even more exciting. I would love Grey Matter to win only because I want to see Grey Matter more often.
I would be happy if any of them won. But yeah.
I think Asia's going to win.
I think Asia's going to win as well.
But as Chicago girls, we are so proud.
We're behind Auntie Heroine.
Of Auntie Heroine.
For sure.
Beyond proud.
Yeah.
Except for her daughter. We hate that she gave birth to that daughter.
What'd you think about their announcement that this is normally when they would have the reunion, but because the internet can't behave itself?
After the season they just had, it felt very, we don't have anything. We could have a reunion, but we don't have anything. There's no drama. It was all manufactured and it was all settled, usually same episode. So there's nothing to talk about. That's what it felt like to me.
See, I thought it was like, we don't think these girls are giving enough to like make it interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We don't have any drama. We have no drama. Like,
that's interesting.
And blame the internet.
Well, the internet's awful.
The internet is awful.
Not you guys.
But publicity is good publicity for this show. So
can
it would
I say
be
something
silly
that is going to be shady towards you, and I really don't mean it to be. The TikTok that you posted today or last night, or someone posted it yesterday or today on IMHO.
Paula. Okay.
And someone commented, Alexis, your makeup has been on a journey. I looked at that account. They don't have any pictures of them in makeup, which I know is par for the course. But number 2, that was a day where we switched aesthetics, and I was wearing her face, and she was wearing my face, which is just glasses. So really, you need to apologize to Darby.
I don't think that's what they meant.
They said, hey boy, your makeup is bad.
It did look bad on you.
Yeah, it did.
Are you kidding? Every single thing they post, there's some comment. It's all anything we filmed before 3 weeks ago. I get the worst comments about my contour, and I know I've been through a journey. We grow as humans. And shut up. All right, well, join us for the finale at some point before the end of the year. Go ahead and hit subscribe, of course, the notification bell.
Join us on Patreon at patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOW.
Also, we're both on Cameo.
We are both on Cameo, and if you would feel so inclined and obliged, I am moving soon, and I would love to get you a Cameo for the holidays. So join us on Cameo, but you can also get a Shameo too. Those happen as well. Shameo is at IMHOtheSHOW.com.
Thank you. And all of our merch is dragqueenmerch.com.
Dragqueenmerch.com.
Goodbye.
I rewatched Squid Game because I wanted to get ready for the new season coming out, December 26th, Boxing Day, as the Brits would call it. And I loved it. I was riveted the whole entire time. What are you watching?
That was so interesting.
What are you watching?
God, you're so good at this. Actually, listen, I love a podcast, okay? And except for the fact that the Wicked soundtrack has been out and it's changing my life, I have been listening to podcasts. Usually when I clean, I'm really good at that. When I walk the dog, I love to listen to murder while I'm walking the dog. So if someone says hi, I can smile and go as I'm listening to a woman get decapitated.
Says, hey boy.
When someone says, hey boy, I'm listening to someone kill a boy. Who deserved it, usually. Calm down. No, there's this podcast on Wondery Plus. Sorry to brag, I have Wondery Plus because I like to listen to 48 Hours when I take naps and I don't like the commercials. It takes me out of it. There's this show called Kill List. Now let me set the stage for you.
Oh.
So, there is... Have I told you about this?
I think you have. Go.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. There is this podcast. So there is these reporters and they get on the dark web. Okay, and they hack into this kill site, what ends up being a scam site, but it's like people send Bitcoin and then
I'm hacking.
And they're like, here, you need to kill this person. And it was just a scam. It was somebody just taking a bunch of money, and it worked a lot because people used it a lot, but no one ever died until someone did die because the guy was pissed that the kill list wasn't working, and so he just killed her himself. So then the reporters are like, well, fuck, we have the kill list because we broke into this site, so we know all of this information, and this could happen again. Someone could get frustrated that it's a scam and then just kill them. What do we do? And they take it to the authorities. The authorities don't care, so they have to start contacting these people themselves. And then that's what each episode's about. It's like a new person they've contacted, and you hear from the person.
You hear from the person that's on the list, or the person that put their name on the list?
Person on the list. It's so interesting.
That's fabulous.
It's so
interesting. Is fabulous.
I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it.
The Kill List.
I just don't understand. I'm so paranoid about everything. Hey, boy. But also, you're putting all of the information out there on the internet. You're tying it to yourself. Because that's the other thing. People are fucking stupid. They don't know how to Bitcoin and you don't put so they don't see, you know?
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to be, me and Kevin talk about this all the time. Because
killing people?
No.
Oh.
We know someone that's
trying to kill someone?
An idiot, but they do all their evilness and dumbness via text, and then in real life they act like everything's fine. And it's like, you're literally leaving a paper trail. Don't do that.
Electronic trail.
Do your shit IRL where no one can prove it in court. We
used to have to send threatening letters. That was wild.
Oh my gosh, I'll never forget the time I got a threatening letter.
Sounds like you already did.
Oh, what I was going to say is Kill List. Sounds like Clist, which reminds me of a girl I went to high school with named Clisty.
No.
She was one of the original.
Her name was Clisty?
I swear to God, Bible. She was in choir. She was in a
one
grade.
One letter away from Clitty.
Yeah. Well, I told you I went to high school. Above me, Mike Lit, and below me, Clisty. And she was...
Did they get married?
No, because Clisty is a lesbian, and she was in a relationship with someone named...
Thank God she was a lesbian.
Should I say her name?
Because men can't find the clit.
Her name was something Big Business something.
Sure.
Alicia Big Business Smith. Yeah. And I loved them. They were the original Facebook. There's what started Facebook Pets for me.
Wow.
And I don't miss Facebook at all. But I would love to see how Clisty and Alicia are doing.
I bet Clisty
because they had children. Find. She was such a good mom. She was in choir with me like a couple years up in me.
Clisty.
Clisty. Yeah. She was actually really sweet. She was only a Facebook pet because of her and her wife's names.
Okay, but if she ever goes missing, the police will have to say, we can't find the Clist. E.
You ever had a Clisty cream?
Do you know she was in an episode of Seinfeld?
Yeah, I saw that. That's fun.
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah, she's had a
good
great
career.
life.
Yeah, strange.
Yeah.
So strange.
So strange.
Now, Curtis and I have recently started a couple new shows that I must tell you about because you do TV.
I love TV.
On Amazon Prime, there is a series called The Pradeeps of Pittsburgh.
Oh!
It is this family who's come
Is it
over from
scripted?
India. Yeah.
Love.
It's this family that has come over from India, and they're like, I don't want to like ruin it, but like they're being interviewed by the FBI. Megan Hilty plays a Christian teacher, a super Christian lady. It is so laugh out loud funny. Legitimately laugh out loud
I love
funny.
that.
It's truly, it felt like an ABC sitcom that ABC decided to pass on, so they put it on Amazon Prime. It's so good.
I might
Everyone
have to
go
watch
watch it.
Speaking of racism FBI,
Uh-oh.
this isn't a comedy. It's a drama about Coleman Domingo is in a show that just dropped on Netflix called The Madness. And it's about a man.
He's so hot. Don't start. Don't. Yeah.
Yes. He plays a man who is being framed for murder that he didn't commit.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. But it's really interesting because
Oh my god.
I'm almost done with it. I'm almost done with it.
Curtis and I watched a movie last night that I think you would love.
Tell me.
It's called Oddity.
Go on.
Okay. Twin sisters. One is blind, one is
Gay?
regular.
Oh.
And blind, one gay.
Ah.
I think. Isn't that how lesbianism happens? First you go blind.
Then
you find the Clisty.
then you-
So the sister, the one with sight, is murdered. And
Oddity.
yeah,
Played by who plays Oddity?
Girly Pop. Never heard of her, but it's British or whatever.
I think I've seen this.
Okay, so
It's a series.
So no, it's a movie. Oh, thank you so much for listening. You've been a really great listener. So she has to get revenge because she knows who did it, but she can't prove it. So she has to get revenge on the people who killed her sister, and she does so with magic or with like cursed objects. It's so good.
Okay, I want to watch that. Where's that on?
And I had done a lot of gummies, so I was really scared.
What's that on?
I think it's also Amazon. No, it's on AMC Plus, where we watch Dragula.
Love. Aside from all there's 4 housewives right now. There's also, there's a show, you do K-dramas. This is technically like a G-drama. It's Germany. It's called The Empress. And season 2 just dropped. It's about Empress Cece. Remember, girl, big, long hair, tiny, tiny waist, huge skirt.
Hot.
It's Empress Sissy.
Marmalade.
Yeah. Marmalade could play her for sure. Season 2 just dropped, and so I was watching that. It's just beautiful. It's just
you
beautiful.
don't do subtitles though. You do.
For that one, I don't do subtitles. No, I tried for one episode and
do
I didn't.
that.
I didn't like it.
I have to do subtitles. I want to hear the actor's voice.
You could do it.
I want to hear their voice.
You can hear their. I did it for one, but I just didn't.
You have to be on your phone
I
and
have
watch
to be on my
TV.
phone, and I like to
Yeah.
hear what's going on.
You have a little ADHD.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
HGTV.
broken.
And then Outlander is back, and I don't have anyone to talk about it with, but something just happened that kind of blew my mind.
So DM her if you watch it.
DM me if you're if you watch, DM, start with Outlander, because I want to talk about it with someone, because it's the final season and something just happened where I'm like, excuse me, what?
Okay, something with a larger pull, so much more exciting for all of us. I watched Lindsay Lohan's new Christmas movie on
With
Netflix.
Kristen Chen?
Kristen Chenoweth.
Is it cute?
It's adorable.
Yeah.
And also,
I'm
and
gonna
I
watch
must say
it when
this,
we're in a hotel.
Lindsay Lohan's work, the work she has had done on this press tour, she looks the best she has ever looked. And I heard on TikTok, so it's real,
There's a hole in my test.
I heard that she paid like $200,000 or something, and it's something where they go in and they physically move all of the muscles back. Like, it's not just a lift. Like, they move everything in the face around. And that's why she looks so fucking good.
I know. I had that done.
Botched.
Bach?
Yeah. Goodbye.